Good morning. Good morning. It's August 9 and it's very early in the morning in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. This is the second Facebook broadcast live to inspire and share about how you can power up your goals now by writing to your future self. This is a very exciting exercise. I'm thrilled to be doing this. And it's interesting, I get a little notification here. So just having fun this morning, reaching out to people and to inspire you to not just put your goals on paper, but to celebrate them. By writing to your future self, you will be celebrating them like they've already happened. And this is key. This is why this exercise is so powerful. Now, of course, in the meanwhile, from 0 to the time you're going to open your letter, in my case, a little less than 9 months, and as well in 3 years. So I invite you to do this. Often it's suggested that you do it for the following year. I believe that we live in accelerated times, and I really like the 9-month time period. It's a time of gestation for pregnancy. It's always the time I've worked with my coaching clients, and it's certainly enough time to make a big difference in your life if you are very focused and steadfast to stay on track. Now, I don't think anyone stays on track 100% of the time. I chose to do this, and this is really important that I do this. I'm doing this for myself. This morning I woke up a little late. I did follow through. I said I'd be on at 5:33 a.m. Pacific time. However, I didn't really advertise it and prepare it as much as I was able to do it for yesterday evening. At the end of the day, this is about me following through and being congruent in doing what I say I'm going to be doing. So that's my commitment to you. So in supporting you achieving your goals, I am supporting myself. By writing to your future self, there's a mechanism that starts the process telling the universe exactly what it is, to give it form, to give it tangibility. And of course, then on a daily basis will be, okay, now let's take a step back. What could you do today to bring you closer to your financial goal? What could you do today to bring you closer to physical great health? What could you do today to improve upon your personal relationship? What could you do today to enrich your mind and to grow? So once again, I am here today for me, first and foremost, and for my community, for you to get to know me and to see that no matter what, my plan is to be congruent and to show up when I say I'm going to show up. And I can tell you it's not always easy, as my body, most recently, in the past few months, has literally broken down. And it can take me sometimes several hours of stretching to really release the tension in the back and the pain. So it gives me energy to do this, and I'm really grateful for having been inspired to do this. I've got a lot of beautiful inspired projects. However, they will just remain just that, beautiful inspired project, if I don't do anything about it. So why the early time? Well, is because I actually know physically I need a lot of prep work. So shortly, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some yoga. That's the best way to start my day, and see what else I can do to nourish my physical body, to start the day right, to write some thoughts, to share some ideas about how I can inspire you to write to your future self and manifest your goals each and every day, to stay on track. This is the most difficult thing for myself, and I think for many of us. Knowing what to do is very, very different than consistently doing it. So knowing what to do is very different than to consistently doing what you know you must do in order to achieve those goals. So, just breathing. When, okay, I've got someone here that wants to get on. Okay. Now, this is a lovely person that I met on social media. Her name is Florence, and she lives in Geneva. So, to breathe consciously is probably the most powerful tool we can have in our arsenal. It is really an incredible time to just take a moment and disconnect, perhaps from the negative chatter, the chatter that tells us, no, we can't do this, we can't achieve this, or I'm wasting my time right now, there's no one watching, why are you doing this? Well, you see someone here that she can't seem to get on. There is someone. There is a reason. And what am I supposed to do? Be on a second time? Ok. Elle cherche, elle cherche. Donc... Okay. Little troubleshooting. So coming back to your breath. Interruptions, just like we had now, is part of life. It's just a reality. Unless you're living in seclusion, up in the mountain, we are bombarded with distractions. Our thoughts, as amazing as social media is, it's also a huge source of distraction. So staying steadfast on your plan, what you need to accomplish, is really important. However, you need to expect distraction. So what's key is to put in place some goals that you can have at your fingertips. Mark Wallman from the NeuroGym community talks about yawning. Just a simple act. Oops! I'm just supposed to somersault here. I didn't put this on my tripod this morning. So I'll just do this. So just a simple act of closing your eyes, taking a nice yawn, and stretching can completely disconnect your chatter. Wow, isn't that amazing? How simple is that? Between that and consciously breathing, for years and years I taught this breathing practice to my students, which I love. It's a very easy way to connect with Mother Earth, simply by breathing. As you breathe in, you imagine that you breathe in from the core of the earth, and as you pull the energy with your in-breath, you imagine that this energy goes through your chakras all the way up your crown. As you breathe out, you imagine the energy from up above, from the heavens, to pull into your crown, down into your chakras. So we can do this for just 3 consecutive breaths. You breathe in, and you breathe out with a nice as exhalation. Ah. And again. Ah. And again. Ah. It's so powerful. Conscious breathing. The breath is your anchor for your meditation, for your active meditation, for contemplating, for disengaging if you find your anger simmering, percolating, breathing consciously to connect. It's so powerful, right? Breathing before speaking, breathing before taking action. It is really powerful. So this is Manisha DeCarlo saying, have an amazing day, an amazing evening, afternoon, wherever you are, with great respect. I love you, and I thank you for watching this. Bye for now. And I will be back on this evening, 8:33 p.m. Pacific time. So looking forward to seeing you then.